Chelsea's massive summer transfer revolution. The board has 5 signings on the table, and 2 are already over the line. On the flip side, 8 players are heading for the exit. 1 was on loan, and the club is offloading the rest for reasons we'll get into in a moment. The club has also settled the futures of several players out on loan. Now, as part of our transfer series, here is Chelsea's summer revolution. So stay with us. Part Sports. The loan players' futures, Mike Penders. It looks like he'll be part of Chelsea's first-team squad next season after a successful loan spell with Strasbourg. According to Sky Sports, Penders will return to Chelsea this summer and join the senior squad full-time ahead of the new campaign. The departures. Alejandro Garnacho. Chelsea are no longer fully convinced by what the player has delivered this season, and so a departure is now strongly on the table in the coming period. Tribuna reports that the club are ready to listen to offers for him, with negotiations expected to start from £40 million. The numbers also point to a difficult season for the Argentine forward, who has managed just 1 goal in 24 appearances across all competitions. Philip Jurgensen. It now looks like the player has made up his mind, expressing a desire to leave Chelsea in the near future. The Blues board are currently waiting to see what offers arrive for the goalkeeper in the summer window. According to The Athletic, the Danish keeper is looking for a chance to play more regular minutes, which is pushing him towards considering a new challenge away from Stamford Bridge. The report also states that Chelsea are open to selling the 24-year-old, who joined from Villarreal in the summer of 2024 for €24.5 million. Marc Guiu. According to Simon Phillips, Marc Guiu is one of the names seriously considering a summer exit from Chelsea. And it's not just thoughts anymore. He has already begun taking steps towards his future, contacting his agent to discuss the possibility of leaving Stamford Bridge this summer and exploring his next destination. Liam Delap. It looks like his future at Chelsea won't last much longer, with some reports suggesting the club are not planning to keep him in the squad for next season. Delap hasn't managed to establish himself at the Blues since arriving from Ipswich Town, scoring just 2 goals in 40 appearances across all competitions. As for interest, it's already there. Football Insider reports that Everton and Newcastle United are leading the race for his signature this summer, with Chelsea expected to demand €30 million to sanction his departure. Enzo Fernandez. The star has now become one of the names being closely monitored by both Manchester City and clubs in La Liga. The Argentine Chelsea midfielder is also a major target for Enzo Maresca, who has placed him on his midfield shortlist, to the point where early behind-the-scenes talks have already taken place. What gives Manchester City an extra boost in this situation is the strong relationship and mutual trust between Maresca and Enzo Fernandez, something that could give the club a clear advantage in the race to sign him. Levi Colwill. His name is back in the headlines once again, after Football Insider revealed that Liverpool have revived their long-standing interest in the Chelsea defender. The English centre-back, who missed Thomas Tuchel's World Cup squad, has impressed since returning from his ACL injury, and that has pushed Liverpool to take a closer look again, and Liverpool are serious about this one. Reports suggest the club want to sign Colwill this summer, despite recently completing the signing of Rennes star Jeremy Jacquet. However, nothing is confirmed yet. Nicholas Jackson. Besiktas are now among the clubs monitoring the player this summer, after his return to Chelsea following his loan spell at Bayern Munich. The Turkish side are considering a loan move, especially with chairman Serdal Adali said to be a big admirer of his qualities. At the same time, Jackson is still under contract at Chelsea until 2033, so his future will largely depend on the decision of the new manager Xabi Alonso regarding his role in the squad moving forward. Marc Cucurella. Chelsea are open this summer to considering offers for Marc Cucurella, but with one clear condition. Any club wanting to sign the Spanish left-back will need to put forward a bid of at least €70 million, according to TalkSport. The Spanish international has attracted interest from several La Liga giants, with Real Madrid and Barcelona both keeping an eye on his situation, while Atletico Madrid have recently joined the list of clubs monitoring him. The signings. Valentin Barco. The London club have reached a full agreement to sign the Argentine Valentin Barco, making him their first signing of the summer transfer window as they prepare for the new season under Xabi Alonso. According to Fabrizio Romano, all details of the deal have already been finalised after Strasbourg gave the green light for the player to leave following his impressive performances last season. Giovanni Quenda. The player moved to Chelsea for €50 million in July last year. The agreement between all parties gave him the chance to stay at Sporting for an extra season before making the move to Stamford Bridge in July 2026. On the contract side, Quenda has signed a 7-year deal with Chelsea and is expected to officially join the club in just over a month. Yuan Zhaoan. The Blues hosted the young French Rams goalkeeper, the 20-year-old German Yuan Zhaoan, at their training ground to discuss a potential move. Competition for his signature is not simple, with reports suggesting Chelsea are looking to get ahead of Newcastle United and Real Madrid, who are also keeping a close eye on the situation. As for the potential fee, Zhaoan has been valued at €25 million. But as of now, nothing is official. Christian Romero. The club are on the hunt for a strong defender who can fix the gaps that have troubled their back line, gaps that have cost them several defeats over the course of the season. In this context, LiveScore reports that Tottenham defender Christian Romero has emerged as one of the names on Chelsea's shortlist, especially after recent issues surrounding his relationship with his current club. The same source adds that any move for the Argentine centre-back would not be straightforward financially, with Chelsea potentially needing to pay around €70 million to complete a deal with their London rivals. Andrea Cambiaso. Chelsea have now officially entered the race for Andrea Cambiaso, the Juventus fullback, in a move that could ignite competition in the transfer market, particularly with Manchester City having been monitoring the player for some time. According to Football Italia, Chelsea's hierarchy view Cambiaso as a strong option to reinforce the left-back position, especially with growing talk of a possible departure for Marc Cucurella this summer. Cambiaso, 26, is still under contract with the Old Lady until 2029, meaning any club interested in signing him will have to negotiate directly with Juventus, who hold his long-term deal. Contract renewals. Justin Osagie. The club have secured the future of one of their young talents, with academy defender Justin Osagie officially signing a new 3-year contract at Stamford Bridge. This extension means Osagie will remain at Chelsea until 2029, underlining the club's commitment to keeping hold of him in the years ahead. Chelsea fans, if the decision was down to you, who would be the first player you'd sell this summer? And which star are you dreaming of seeing in a Blues shirt next season? Drop your picks in the comments and let's see which names the Chelsea fan base agrees on the most.